Every single minute, it feels like things are changing and constantly evolving, and it's hard to keep up. So naturally, if you're a smart brand or business, you're probably following what's going on in the creator economy.
Okay, well, if you're new here, my name's Tony. You might have seen my podcast on this channel, but lately, I've been spending a lot of time talking about how to create a podcast, my UGC business, also my other business with my wife called Meet Cute Box, where we send out date night boxes every single month, which also supports local business. So I talk about a lot of stuff that's good for our health, good for our mind, and good for our pockets. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go back to the video.
Now, I'm very fortunate because not only do I create content for my business, the Broader Productions, but I also host a couple podcasts where I get the opportunity to chat with a lot of creators and fellow podcasters about a lot of different topics, including content creation, marketing, and a ton of other great stuff. It's hard to think that if we go back 20 years ago when Meta just started, Facebook, and it's been such a short amount of time, but they really jump-started this influencer marketing. Before they picked up Instagram, influencer marketing wasn't a thing. And, it didn't take long for us as the consumer to realize it's great to get influencers and celebrities to support brands and products. And eventually, I think now, especially in 2022, we want less celebrity bullshit. I don't want to see a top celebrity promoting a brand that cost me $40, $50, $60, $100 a bottle. So what's the point? What am I getting at here? Well, there's this new wave of marketing, and it's called user-generated content. It's been around for a few years, but it's really starting to get some traction, and that's what my company specializes in. And I've been spending a lot of time studying this, learning about it, and quite frankly, the benefits are staggering, not just for me as a creator, but for the business, the brand, and the consumer. Think about yourself, for example. Every single person out there probably has a product that they picked up online because you saw an Instagram reel or maybe a TikTok of just a regular person like you and me unboxing the product, trying the product, talking about it, not sponsored at all, but their real-time reaction is what drove you to purchase that product. What I do, especially at my company, a lot of other great creators out there, they're actually creating UGC, user-generated content. They'll give that to the brand or the business. And the reason those brands are going to pick it up is instead of actually hiring a social media manager to figure out what's trending, what sounds to use, how to capture the video. Me, as a UGC creator, I'll actually write up a script, figure out what's trending at the time. They'll send me the products. I'll create the video. I'll edit it. If I add captions, sometimes I do that, just kind of like I do right here. Yeah. If that's something they want to do. And then I send it to them, and for a fee, they get all the usage rights. So now they don't have to pay for a creator to do it or an influencer. So it's going to save them a ton of money. And now they have a big Rolodex of content that they could repurpose on their social media channel. Now, this does not mean that influencers or celebrities are going away anytime soon. In fact, a lot of that stuff is very beneficial. I have a lot of friends that are incredible influencers, and they're not what I'm talking about. These influencers that are buddies of mine, when they use a product and they sponsor a product, they actually use it. They go out and buy that stuff because they love that product so much, and they stay on par with their brand. They don't just take a paycheck just to work with a client. For example, I've had brands reach out to me. They're great brands, but they don't follow my personal brand. They're not something I believe in. I'm primarily plant-based now and have been for a couple years. I'm not going to promote like Omaha Steaks because I know my podcast listeners and my social media followers, they're going to read right through that bullshit. I'm not here to promote something that I wouldn't try myself. Those type of influencers, those are going to be around forever, and those are great for a brand to have. Same thing with celebrities. Listen, I'm sure Jennifer Aniston's Vital Proteins is incredible. I bet Kim Kardashian's Skims or Skins, whatever it's called, I'm sure that's great too. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of brands out there that don't have the budget for those celebrities and influencers. And that's where UGC comes in. Because now you can hire a guy like me or just a regular consumer to film that content for you. You pay for that video. Boom, now you can repurpose that on your social media for a fraction of the cost. And some real-time analytics are showing that consumers really want that content versus the celebrity content. Now, not everybody, of course, that's why apps like TikTok are blowing up right now, is because people want the authentic. They don't want the Instagram reality, right? You remember those memes, Instagram versus reality? That right there should tell you that what's on Instagram more often than not is just smoke and mirrors. People want the TikTok of the world. And that's what I can do at my company, The Broader Productions. If you want to know more about what you have to do to work with our company, check out the description below. And if you do want to hear more about how to become a UGC creator, maybe you want to know how to build a portfolio, or maybe you're just overall curious more about the topic, do me a favor, leave a comment below and let's talk about it. Maybe I'll put out more videos like this. But anyway, thanks for listening, folks. Stay healthy, friends. Oh, hey there. I'm glad you made it to the end. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm sure you're going to like all the other podcasts that I've done. You could check out some more videos right here, whether you're watching me on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. I would love you forever, even more than I already do. And tell a friend who needs to hear it. Until next time, we'll see you later. Peace.